Oh my god, you guys.
Oh my god.
Do you understand that it is the Lunar New Year? Formerly known as Chinese New Year, which I don't actually know what the importance of that distinction is because, like, it's New Year celebrated by Chinese culture. I don't feel like that's racist. But that's not the point. The point is that on Disney Emoji Blitz today, you can get a pig emoji for free. You get a free pig emoji. Ooh. Isn't that exciting? I got Piglet from Winnie the Pooh, so I'm pretty fucking excited.
Are there other pigs you can get?
What's that, Cotillion?
Are there other pigs you can get?
There are other pigs. Pumbaa from The Lion King is close enough, apparently. And then also there's a pig in Moana, which I still haven't seen.
There's a pig in Moana?
Yeah. I believe there are a pig and a chicken in Moana.
Yep. I remember the chicken, who, by the way, is voiced by Alan Tudyk.
Is that true? Also,
yes.
Is that how that's pronounced? Is that correct? Is that accurate?
No, it's pronounced Tudyk for sure.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know.
But it is true that that's who does the voice of the chicken. The quote-unquote voice of the chicken.
That's amazing.
Also, you do need to see that movie, Vasco. It is
that's
hilarious.
that's his second Pixar movie, because he was the villain in Wreck-It Ralph 1.
Wait, Vasco, have you not seen Moana?
No, I have not seen Moana.
It's so good.
I haven't had enough time to watch movies lately. For
good.
Many months.
High quality.
What could be more fitting?
This is such a cool idea, this cutscene, that like they really just didn't set up sufficiently at all.
There's no one who believes.
I don't even know what the fuck is happening right now.
Now that you've been voted Emperor of God Clock, I must like somehow link it to some object of importance that you will carry around as some kind of like safety key or cipher or something that's really not explained. And he's like, it's like the wedding ring from your dead wife who is much better at being a god emperor of the clock. Do you see how this wasn't properly established? But I think it's a really cool scene.
Yeah, I still don't fucking understand what the fuck's happening.
You're talking about
Why
a
do you
ring.
take it off?
Because he has to sync it to the clock or whatever.
For 20 years. I'll never forget the innocence in their eyes.
There's only one set of quotation marks. I don't think that was a very important line of dialogue.
No, it wasn't. We clearly were not indicated to look at it closely. His hands are barren and
ringed. They did not benefit much from the upgrade to HD/4K.
They did not. Are we ready to do that?
Yep.
Yes, we are.
Chapter 4, Endo. We got a trophy.
We sure did.
What was it? I can't see it. I see only a
progress?
black box.
It's gone now, so I don't know.
Ruined.
Oh, right.
My day is ruined.
Just gonna keep on making a new one, everybody.
Till we run out.
It's like the one superpower that the person doing the Cotillion thing has, is that they can see those pop-ups that are blocked by the share play.
I understand.
Yep.
Otherwise, the superpower is lag. It's not a good power. It's good for something, but not for something good.
Huh. That came out of nowhere.
What was it?
Big.
That's what she said.
Chandelier. Cardinal Barbarella.
Uh-oh.
Awaits.
Uh-oh.
Barbarella.
Chapter 5?
Flux.
There it is. Are you sure that's not F, the number 1, Ux?
You're right. It could be 1Ux.
I believe it's pronounced Phonix.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, it's our good friend Pater. What do you think he has to say today?
Who does Peter? Is it me?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Miss Leanne! Zephyr, hurry back! I'll be back!
What's that?
Just happened.
What's that indeed? To the mission memo board thing.
So this Strong Week's gonna go like real deep down the meta rabbit hole because we are in fact recording these during the week of Strong Week, something we haven't done in a very, very, very long time.
Have we ever done that before?
probably not Strong Week specifically. I mean, you may remember we famously attempted to do that once, and then there was a family emergency that ended up like causing all of Strong Week not to happen. That was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah,
It's also the thing that caused me to start streaming, so I have weird mixed feelings about all that.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I did. I think about a lot of things.
Ooh, bonus shot. That's all good.
Bonus shot is nice. But the point I wanted to make is that, like, literally before we started recording, I got halfway through tagging one of our episodes, which was Wednesday's episode. It's Schrodinger's Phoenix. We just finished listening to the story of Schrodinger's Phoenix. That's where we are in Vasco's time capsule.
I have to go see the lady, right, before I can actually do the mission.
Yeah.
Probably. This was a issue we were having a lot in that same episode I was just watching. Also, I feel like I was in a coma or something, because, like, I wasn't doing a very good job, and I was also playing, so I'm gonna apologize for that. And it'll only take people 2 days to see that.
What? Hashtag dating this episode.
Hashtag I'm sorry, was that a pirate outside?
Yes.
Why is there a pirate in this game that we've never seen before? I mean,
Don't
the
ask
never
them
seen
questions.
before is obviously answered by graphics. Did we
Okay.
do it?
We just... Wow.
Yeah.
We did. That's amazing.
That's
Cotillion,
some good
you
portion
are
right
MLG Pro. MLG Pro.
there. Like, for serious.
Look at that.
I mean, there's probably some amount of luck involved there, but also, dang.
Hey, should
I
I
don't
had
think
to-
I've ever seen that happen.
should
Yeah,
I-
you
I'm gonna
probably
move
should.
some shit around.
Okay.
Probably should. I had to go and farm for, like, 1 mannequin head or some bullshit when I...
You
was on
always
my
have
own
to do
playthrough.
that, because it's so arbitrary what, like, things you get every time.
It took a long time. It was really annoying.
It's quite miraculous that has not occurred here. It's a literal Strong Week miracle! Ham!
Oh god. Are we just hamming from now on? Is that what's happening?
I have no idea. It's knowing us, it's just gonna keep, like, generating into, like, new forms of repetitive word memeage until it's, like, completely lost all meaning. That's, like, the only thing I can imagine happening from henceforth.
No, don't do that. No,
What?
go back. Because you took off auto trigger.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
You want to switch their order too.
Yes, thank you.
If I was feeling really ambitious, I could, like, continue to tag our other episode while watching this episode, and then I think the universe would, like, implode on itself.
That would be pretty legit.
It would also probably make this episode really subpar. At least for whatever amount I'd normally contribute.
We're not ready for more gun customization yet, right?
We picked up a couple things in the last mission, but we can do it at off camera. I
Why
don't
is
think
there a
it'll be-
pirate wearing a Trogdor coat? Can you go talk to him? I just want to know what his name is.
Bobby.
Great. Back in the day, guys just dug wherever they pleased. But nowadays, you need permission from Chandelier first. That's led to all sorts of backstabbing and infighting for control of the juicy spots. Arr.
Gross.
Did you city folks even know that? I tell ya, everybody thinks we miners will go away if you ignore us long enough. Sea miners.
Pirate miner?
That actually worked really well in a pirate voice.
Yeah, because he's talking about digging or whatever. I don't. That guy. That was weird. I don't know why he's there. I don't know how I've never noticed. Like, it's not even that I didn't notice he was a pirate. I don't remember there being a guy there talking about digging. I mean, I don't know whatever would have inspired us to talk to him if we didn't see an eye patch and a Trogdor coat. But
Yeah.
I'm still perplexed, regardless.
Do I need to go see all these people before I can do anything? Question mark.
Most likely, if you click on them, it'll probably give you an indication of it if we actually bother to read it. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
to talk to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, have to talk to her.
Yeah.
To Chandelier.
I believe it's pronounced Chandelier.
There's a lot of beer mixed with lemonade in Chandelier. But also a lot of people looking at you like
Beer mixed with lemonade. That sounds
intensely.
terrible.
It's great, actually. If you've never had a shandy, you're missing out.
Is that distinct from a Mike's Hard Lemonade? I assume it is. That's just alcohol.
It is.
And
No,
lemonade,
Mark's Hard
right?
Lemonade has like vodka in it or something. This is
does it?
Specifically beer.
I see. I thought it was actually just like, I don't know. I guess I somehow assumed it was like something akin to moonshine mixed with cheap lemonade.
All right, we need to go see Teresa, Garigliano, and Barbarella. So here's Teresa. Yeah, no, shandies are great. They're great with like a Weiss beer or some sort of German wheat beer. Though I can highly recommend Leinenkugel's summer shandy, which is great.
Now you're just making up words.
Nope, it's a real thing.
Okay. Oh, she's looking for the pocket watch. Okay, or no, not the. Is it the pocket watch? The pocket watch was something else, right? We have to go hex around Lucia. I remember this one.
Oh yeah.
I'm like 93% sure that's what we have to do for her.
All right.
It would have helped if we read
93.
it, but it wouldn't actually make any difference because reading isn't our strong suit, and also paying attention isn't our strong suit. And also, I'm not convinced we have a strong suit unless it is a suit constructed for strong weak, and even then it is only 50% strong because it is also 50% weak.
Gargliano's is on the other side of the... Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
I see it. All right. Let's do this, Gargliano.
We might be able to just complete this one right off the bat. Pretty sure this is the
don't
go
remember
dress
what
in
this
something
one is.
else quest.
I have a question, a
Cerebro!
logistical question beyond Cerebro.
Mm-hmm.
God, he's so creepy. So, like, we go through his front door, and then we're standing in Cerebro. Is this the entire inside of his home is just Cerebro? There's, like, a mansion exterior, but then you go inside, and the
Cerebro,
only thing
would
inside...
Would it not be the entirety of your home as well?
That's a very good question.
Oh, it's the camera.
Oh, it's this one. Do you think me beautiful? So good.
So,
Alright,
since
What do
we're
you
going
think
to
his
Lucia
dating
to
profile would
Hex,
look like, you guys?
I'm gonna go see Barbarella first, aren't I?
I'm pretty sure that... What? Oh, yeah, yeah. But, I mean, since we're going to Lucia to Hex,
Yeah.
we should go
should
into
do both of
Lucia to
those
take that
things.
picture.
Okay. Keep
Wait,
me honest
stop.
about the
Where are
pictures.
you going?
What?
Yeah, I think you have to... You could go up more, I think.
We have to take
Oh,
the
right,
small
sorry.
elevator.
Yeah, sorry. I knew that I had to go up. I just wasn't thinking about how I was.
I also ended up being perplexed by the elevators, like, 2 days ago. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
In actuality, that was recorded, like, 36 days ago or something, but, you know.
Jesus. Time flies when you're living life.
I feel like we're just living in Memento now. It's like
Yeah.
everything's all out of order, and I can't make any sense of it.
Oh boy, the boobs.
In
Yeah,
HD,
admit to
she
doing
looks
animation is
younger
pretty
than I
legit.
thought she was.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I actually kind of thought she was, like, middle-aged-ish.
Like a bit of a cougar.
Yeah, like a cougar, yeah.
It's empty.
Well, your cougar check. Is Barbarella around?
I want you to fetch me another bottle before I finished my meal.
Well, that's unlikely considering we have to go to another place and fight a bunch of dudes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn you! Damn you, woman!
Oh my god. I don't know if any of you guys can see it, but the like...
And yet,
Oh, Jesus. This is not how boobs work.
But it is how quality
Jesus
meat works.
Christ.
oh, it doesn't get
I'm pretty sure it was doing that in SD, to be fair.
If you're serious about letting loose with those bunker busters, they'll be surprised when I return fire with my trusty magnum.
Oh my god, you guys. This scene.
Come on, Vacheron, keep it together.
This scene looks like it was made by someone in Gary's mod.
Of course.
It does, doesn't it?
Grapes.
Right? Like someone was like, oh, I want to make like a funny parody of Resonance of Fate in Gary's mod. This is what we'd end up with.
It's so
Except no one's ever said that sentence before today.
Oh, we have our raisins. No. One wine. Coming.
Yeah, the idea that we'd be able to do this before she finishes her meat when, like, she's already started eating it and just anything has to occur to get it is hilarious. It's just laughable.
Yeah.
Boo 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 boo. Cardinal Barbarella has instructed me to give you 3 energy hexes. You'll need them to get to Silver Canyon. You'll fucking hate it there. It's pretty shit.
Oh god, Silver
Your
Canyon.
next destination is a frozen waste. You'll want to be fully prepared before heading there. Most of the creatures there are weak to fire. These should help combat go a bit more smoothly. That is all.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, there. I like couldn't see where I was because I was like camouflaged against his existence. I feel like isn't this guy relevant at some point?
We've already like
talked
given
to
him 2 kinds of meat. I think no, we gave him
And his
knives and meat, and then like another meat happens later. We haven't done the luxury meat. We did the quality meat.
The other meat is for kitty dog.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is
Isn't it? Isn't
it
it?
might be. It might be.
All right, where am I going, Lucia?
Yeah.
What floor is that on? 5?
6. 5 is the one where the Forest of Idols is.
Right. Let's never go there. It is a silly place.
Other than, did we leave a boss square there? I don't think we actually have to go back there for anything.
No, I don't think we did because Cotillion is a badass, and that's how we roll.
There might be another one that spawns there on that floor at some point. I can't recall.
I think it's
Well,
like vaguely possible.
Let's
but
let's
I
be
think we
honest.
might just
We're
be done
going
there.
back there on to do Hexasode. So
That's true. We do have to do a hexasode
Yeah,
at some
that's true.
point.
That's true. All right, Lucia.
So should-
well, I'm just going in here, and then
okay. Don't forget to hex around.
Doesn't
it
matter what
when you
order he does
come
it
out.
in. He has to get to the end of this and take a picture.
I just would like to do something other than just like fuck around.
No,
on the,
only
like-
only faffing around. Cotillion does all the hard stuff, and then we talk. That's apparently how this works.
Right. Sorry. How silly of me.
Come on,
fighting
Tech,
these
you're
random
screwing up the
Like,
system.
I feel like this playthrough at some point is somehow gonna degenerate into like me like making inventory management take a full half hour so that I could be like, all right, now Cotillion has to do all of the missions, and then he somehow does them, and then we don't record for a month, and then Tech's just like, what are we doing? And none of us remember.
No, I wanted to jump. You're dead. Ow.
Death is better than that floppy man deserved.
Can you imagine if your like normal speaking voice is just oh, hello, I am a fat gangster.
I mean, strictly speaking, that is what my normal speaking voice sounds like. I'm always putting on an accent. It actually really
Oh.
hurts my throat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing a great job. Different one
I
every time.
appreciate that. Different one every time.
Downtown, I guess.
Going
What am I doing? Where am I
down.
taking a picture? Is it that statue at the end or something?
Yeah,
What's
it's the
that?
statue at the end, yeah. We have to find 3 statues. One of them is in the place where that dramatic Zephyr cutscene happens before the game occurs.
And I think the other one's
Where
at
the fuck's
Jean
the third one?
Paul's. I think it's outside Jean Paul's. Let me check. I have to.
Oh, you mean Allegretto? The guy voiced by Allegretto? I think that's...
Yeah, that's Jean Paul.
Yeah.
You're John Pele.
Kill them to leave something a little
Got you so good. I got some meat, you guys.
Yeah, but it's just regular meat. Can we use can we use Bill's PC to keep sending meat to her and like expand the clock of the mission? Is that like a mechanic we can use here?
That'd be pretty great. For ya.
Cover this scratch damage pretty quickly. Yeah, right?
He did.
Sound presence!
He died.
That one's safe, you can't kill him. Look how
He's
safe
unsafe.
he is. No! Oh my god, how'd you do that?
With
Take
my
his cheating,
mad
you guys.
with my mad ups, I have done it.
No, that's such hacks.
Oh, not only did I get him when he was safe, I also got his hat.
See, this is how I know you're cheating.
Because I got the
There's
hat.
no way you could have gotten his hat.
Alright. Winning all the games.
Even the game? I don't think there's a way to win the game, right? You can only lose it several times.
That's true. The game is over, though. I think someone declared that it was over so that we could stop playing it.
People have always declared the game was over because no one ever wanted to play the game because it's a stupid game.
It's not a great game, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like I might change the details of this story to protect the innocent.
Nah.
There's a game that a friend of mine, I want to say developed. He didn't create it because it came from, he was like a camp counselor when he was younger. And like, something that some weird child said inspired this game. And, oh my god, the graphics had a fit when that gremlin died. He was everywhere all at once. Very stretchy gremlin.
Yeah, you missed it earlier. That happened to the gremlin in the last room as well.
Daddy does not approve.
I love that Leanne did literally nothing that had that triangle.
She did do nothing. That was pretty good. So, like, basically, the way this game works is, everyone sort of, like, buys in by just simultaneously saying clap clap bear. And
I've heard of clap clap bear.
I'm pretty sure I've told you about this. And the idea of the game is simply that if you say the word bear, you lose. There's like never any like important realistic stake involved. It's just like bragging rights of who can like take the longest to say the word bear. Now the reason this becomes any amount difficult is because it was adapted to be played in the town of Big Bear.
Oh,
Originally
right.
it had like different rules when like he was actually a camp counselor, but it was just sort of like, right, now the idea is we're here in Big Bear. Every store in Big Bear is called Big Bear something. Like just everything. There's probably like a bear road somewhere around there, just like everything is bears. You like walk outside and there's just statues of bears everywhere. It's called Big Bear for a reason.
Right. Because there's big
And
bears.
for a number of years, we went to, we like, as a group, we would, like, rent a cabin for, like, a weekend and just, like, hang out in Big Bear. And just, like, play board games, and they would get drunk, and I would just be there.
Yep.
And after a number of years of this, there was an increasingly large amount of people, upon the onset of the traditional game of Clap Clap Bear, and just immediately saying the word bear and moving on with their lives. Because it's a stupid game and no one wants to play it. It's exactly like the game in every way.
That's legit. Mad respect for these people.
Yeah.
Wait, I can confirm that it is at Jean Paulet's manor.
You were at
You
John
just
Paulet's
suddenly
manor.
knew that. Cotilion's been there the whole time? Is that true? Have you been teleconferencing from Jean Paulet's manor?
You're not supposed to
Nuts.
tell people.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit, we're doxing
You guys,
him.
I have 8
No.
resonance points right now.
No, you have 9 residence points right now.
You need them.
So many resonance points. Oh, they're all gone. Wish I could save them.
Don't we all?
Professor, are you talking? You're not here.
How did they disappear so fast?
What?
We were just like, oh my god, that's so many, and then they like they're gone.
That's how the game works.
Use them or lose them.
Use them or lose them.
Like my muscles.
Like your muscles? What? You guys
I don't know what's
apparently the professor's muscles have all atrophied.
How long has she been wherever she is right now?
37 days.
Oh my god.
Yep, I'm concerned for her.
Here's a serious question, though. Like, I understand the concept of muscle atrophy, of, like, when you don't use them, they deteriorate. I always assumed that took, like, a pretty considerable amount of time. Like, I assumed it would have been, like, something measured in months. But I feel like I've seen, like, movies or something, obviously not the most reliable source, but, like, referencing, like, muscles atrophying to some degree that would require, like, some amount of physical therapy after, like, weeks. And I'm like, I don't know about that. That seems extreme to me.
I suppose it depends on circumstance, like in space or something, when there's no gravity, so your muscles literally have nothing pulling on them whatsoever. That's probably the
Sure,
case.
yeah, I could buy that, but it definitely wasn't that kind of circumstance, despite the fact I would definitely watch a show where that would be a thing that happens.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Sound presence again.
I wouldn't call television a bastion of truth. So it's hard to
Since
know.
when? When did this start?
Yeah.
Recently. This is a recent discovery of mine. Can I get 9 resonance points again? This is the real question. Should I just use an escape hex? I almost called it
No.
an escape rope.
Might as well.
I
do
mean,
what
escape
you're doing,
rope's a
and then by
It
the
wouldn't
time
work
you're
in this
done-
situation because you're playing the wrong game.
By the time you're done getting out of here, it'd probably be time to end the episode. So
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm glad I did literally nothing except take a picture.
Well, hey, you said you wanted
Good
to
part of
do
that.
something, and you went through a dungeon. It happened to be a dungeon we already beat, or whatever.
Or whatever. I can literally not change targets. I get that.
Well, what's new? Tell me something I don't know about this game. Well,
There's literally nothing you don't know that I don't know. That I know. I can not.
it
do
might
this
be
thing.
true.
I really love that it
Love
still
the
sounds
animation.
like it's inside a barrel, even though it is no longer inside a barrel.
I love that it still looks like it's in a barrel because it's like body animations are just like really rough around the edges. So like it looks like it's just in a cylinder still. It looks really stupid.
Yeah, it's like holding its hands up like it's in a cylinder.
Yeah.
Like, we can see it. It's obviously not
Yeah.
in a cylinder. Like, so
Right.
what are you doing?
I don't know. I don't understand.
maybe it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one thing in Hitchhiker's Guide where if you can't see it, it doesn't exist.
What thing was that?
I
I
guess
never read
that's-
Hitchhiker's Guide.
So-
I never saw the movie.
I think I've read the first like 2 books.
How's
Are there
that
3
possible?
or more
you-
than 3?
I
You
know
know
the
who?
professor's pissed at me now, you guys.
She should be. You know who Slartle Barfist is?
Say that again?
Slartle Barfist?
I don't know who Star for Bossers is.
Okay, well,
I'm
you're
guessing
only
that-
Yeah, he has the
familiar with
pronunciation down pat.
you're only familiar with the movie. Is that right?
Yeah, I've literally only seen the movie.
It's Bill Nye from the movie,
Bill Nye's in the movie?
not the science
Bill
guy.
Nighy, the British one.
Oh!
I don't think you're technically supposed to enunciate the Nighy, but I feel like it is important in distinguishing the two, so I will.
I forget who that is. Is he the one at the end?
Yeah,
The one who's like, oh, we built this whole place.
yeah.
We're gonna rebuild your world for you. Hashtag
You're-
spoiler
you're-
alert.
You're familiar with Love Actually?
Yes, that the rocker.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Yep. mhm.
closeted sort of rocker
Okay,
guy.
well, that's Slartle Barfist. But in the books, you encounter him like many times
Okay.
because you encounter him in different versions of his like alternate lives. So in one version of one of his alternate lives, he is this like gigantic creature on this planet that's about to kill Arthur, and Arthur closes his eyes. You know, he like cringes and closes his eyes so he doesn't see it coming. But this creature thinks that if you can't see him, he doesn't exist. So he goes away. He's also,
That
if you
sounds
recall
very
from the,
Hitchhiker's Guide. I don't think I
Yes.
got that far.
if you recall from the movie, when they use the, I forget what the drive is, what the like weird
Oh yeah.
engine
So, like,
is called.
Like the something probability drive, isn't it?
It's like the improbability
that.
drive or something.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
When they use that, and there's a bowl of petunias that appears.
Yeah.
That's also one of Slartle Barfist's lives.
I see.
Douglas Adams is an interesting person.
Has there ever been a? Do either of you know of a video game that has ever taken the idea of reincarnation for a multiple live system like that? So like
No,
you
that's a really
die
good idea.
and you come back, but you're like a different thing. The closest I
mean-
can think to that is Rogue Legacy, but you're supposed to
Yeah.
technically be like your own Descendants or whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say Rogue Legacy is the only thing that comes to mind.
But like, I feel like that'd be interesting. You could do something with that.
You could do something with it?
You could make something of it.
Do you want to make something of it?
Well, that's an entirely separate question. I'm not sure there's enough time left in the episode for that.
There's definitely not enough time left in the episode for that. I'm gonna kill these guys and I think the episode's over.
That's mostly accurate.
You're mostly accurate.
That's mostly
How
accurate.
Episode over!
Ooh, if that was wrong, I don't want to be right.
He doesn't want to be right, you guys. So
It gun looked really small in his hand.
it did. I was
Remember
thinking
that I would
the
call
same
that a
thing.
trusty magnum.
All right, I'm going to the entrance, and then it's
Vasco,
gonna be someone else's turn to deal with this bullshit.
I hate to blow your mind here, Vasco, but I'm pretty sure that's not what he was talking about when he was talking about his trusty magnum.
Oh, baby!
I don't understand. There's only ever one meaning to the words said out loud. There's no such thing as a second thing that one might hear or a double entendre. That cannot happen. Science has
doesn't
proven
exist.
this.
Yep, it's true. Join us
Sure.
then.
Interesting. Very interesting. Hey, wait, where actually is Jean Paul's manor? Do we have it open already? We don't, right?
No, we don't. It's
Probably
But
not.
it's up in Chandelier, right?
yeah.
Okay. I'll go do that thing then. We should have done this earlier, but I think previously I had mentioned something about listening and paying attention not being our strong suits.
What?
What?
If I had a strong suit, it would be 3 of clubs.